What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. We made more profit than I expected off of yesterday's episode. We're up to 75,746 coins. You can see on the trade pile what sold, and interestingly a few things didn't sell as well. Of course we sold Tulelan, we sold Van Arnholt, we sold the training card, we sold Mario Balotelli for 6,000 coins. That's amazing. Contracts and fitness cards didn't sell. I do believe this will now sell for 800. I think the price, maybe 700. The price of fitness cards is slowly but surely creeping up, which is nice. Contracts again didn't sell. Colaccini didn't sell. Let me list him up 550. Maybe someone will pick him up for that. So we still got a few thousand coins worth of items on the trade pile, and we're up to 75k, which is genuinely spectacular. We lost in the semi-final yesterday, which was quite disappointing, but my opponent was very good. And today, hopefully, we're going to be able to make even more profit. We've been getting very, very lucky with what we've got. We're down to 60,000 coins after this today. The formations, okay. For me personally, so far this year, the 4-3-1-2 is the best formation in the game. It does mean, of course, we can't necessarily use Ronaldo, Messi, or Bale, but someone like KDB in at cam will be spectacular. And if we can get strong BPL strikers, I'll be very, very happy. Ooh, oh, wow. Sturridge or Vardy? Sturridge or Vardy? Sturridge have 4-star skill moves? No, medium low 6-2. Vardy high 3-3 5-10. Vardy's got way better physical, better pace. It's just a little less shooting, a little less dribbling. We're going to go with Vardy. Who knows? We might get Sturridge up again. Sturridge would be spectacular to pick up again. We get Chicharito, who we're going to take, because we got 2 Super League, 1 Mexican League, 1 Korean League, and a Bundesliga, who, although we might not be able to get in properly, will definitely be a good bench player. And you tell you what, KDB with Maestro, unreal. Like, I play with James Rodriguez in my main team, and he's amazing, and he's got very similar stats. I think James has 85 dribbling, 85 shooting, 85 passing. So I have a feeling KDB is going to be absolutely brilliant in that role. We get Toni Kroos, Modric. Come on, give me, yes, BPL Gundogan. Now Gundogan's got passing and defending. Dembele's got pace and shooting. I think as a midfielder, Dembele might be better. 6'1 medium, 4-star skill moves. 5'11 high medium, 4-star, 4-star. What do they got? So Gundogan has less pace, same shooting, less defending, less physical, far better passing, and a little bit better dribbling. I don't know who I want out of this. We're going to take Gundogan because he's going to get a strong link in there to KDB if we need it. Of course, we might not need it, but what else do we... Oh, we get Dembele straight away again after. Makes no difference who we took there, and it makes no difference who we put in the middle either, because they both get a strong link into KDB with the Belgians and the Man City link. Next up, we're going to take... I guess we take Castro. We can get a link to Castro with what's his face here, Gundogan, and he gets a soft link to Chicharito, putting him to 7 chem, which with the manager would put him to 8 chem. Now, of course, this also means Vardy is only going to be on 7 chem too, but it's not too bad at the moment. I'm already feeling this team far more than any team we've used before. Right, choices. Felipe Luis is an insane left back, but I think Azpilicueta with Shadow, or Monreal with Catalyst. Azpilicueta with Shadow is brilliant. He's going to end up going to... It's about 12 pace, isn't it? So it goes to 91 pace and like 94 defending. Unbelievable. I absolutely, genuinely, guys, I love the chemistry styles this year on players. Come on, give me a BPL centre-back. Ooh. Now, Bartra works. Gets a Spanish link. He gets a link with Castro, a strong link with Castro. So we'll take Bartra. He's got Catalyst on him as well, which is nice. Not ideal. Shadow would be preferable. That's really disappointing, isn't it? 2 championship players, 1 Randy League 1 and 2 a Premier Division and a Russian League. Nothing here links, does it? We've got Germans, we've got Spanish, we've got Belgian. There's no German, Spanish or Belgian here. There's no league links here. These, like, we'll take this guy because he's Argentinian, and it's very possible we might get a link for him if we absolutely need to play him. Oh, that Pereira card is nice. That's a shame he doesn't work. We do get Manquillo. What's his chem style? Basic. Basic's not bad. Basic's not bad for him. I would prefer one of the defensive ones. We get a Liganos right back who's not going to work. We're going to take Manquillo. The Spanish, if we did that, that puts a way better chemistry there. He gets 7. We get the centre back up to 7 as well. And then in nets, we're going to go with Hugo Lloris. Yes, EA. I'm loving this team so far, guys. All we really need is a good BPL centre-back And then the team is kind of done at that point. Like, if we can improve it, that'd be great. But we've got so many good rated players here that I'm going to think to substitutes for a lot of these positions. Obviously, if we get an obvious player, like Nolito doesn't really help. In fact, none of these players really help us. I'm tempted to take this guy here, Veloso, because he's got decent stats for a central midfielder, and he could be a good substitute option late on. He hasn't got the most pace, but he could be pretty good. Right, we get Nolito again. The game is throwing Nolito down my face. We get Tor, who's actually got a decent card, but doesn't fit the team. So we'll take Kingsley Coman for a good super sub. We used him in yesterday's draft, and he was actually quite good. Now we get our silvers. We do get nothing that's helpful again. So who's got good stats here? Nano, not bad. Molo, pretty trash. We'll take Molo. I don't know. I mean, he's not even going to get on the bench. It's not going to make a difference. I'm really disappointed with what we've got for these reserves so far, because it's just kind of screwing us. First of all, he's given us 3 wingers here, which means we're forced to take one of the 2 CDMs. I'm going to take Mauricio because he's got an incredibly well-rounded card. Could have taken Krillo for the 5-star skills, but look how good our first team is. Look how but look at what is this? EA, come on, man. You've got to be sorting me out here. This is poor. This is really poor. We've got a low-rated, a silver, a non-rare, another low-rated, and Kingsley Coman was the only decent player out of those 5. Usually in those 5 reserve spots is where you get the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Lewandowskis, yada, yada, yada. Now, if we got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I'd be very happy. Goalkeeper, we're good with. Watch us get like a Neuer or something now, because I don't need a goalkeeper. Okay, I still got garbage here as well. Zila might not work, because he just doesn't work. Adrian, we're going to take Adrian here, just in case we don't get a BPL centre-back, which will disappoint me hugely. We can take Shaw. We're going to take Bellerin. He's Spanish. He links far better. Do we get more chem like that? No, we don't. Yeah, so he links far better. What's his height? High, medium, 5'10". And what's Manquillo? Manquillo is high, medium, 5'11". So I'd prefer Manquillo in at centre-back and Bellerin out at right-back. We've got 1 link now to the goalkeeper. We can put Adrian in to get perfect chemistry, but I wouldn't really. I'd prefer Lloris. We get Luke Shaw again. We get DeMarcos. We get Monreal. We get Jeremy Matthew. And now Jeremy Matthew might not be. I don't need La Liga. Right, Monreal. Can I really have 2 fullback? I'm gonna have DeMarcos doesn't fit either. We've got a right back. I'm gonna have to take Monreal or Luke Shaw. Let's have a look. Luke Shaw's got Sentinel, which is really good for the defence and physical, and he's got decent pace. His high medium is 6'1", but Monreal has Shadow, high 5'10". Now, Monreal has a better chem style and better work rates, but Shaw has pretty much better all-round stats. And so I might take Luke Shaw and put Azpilicueta as centre-back. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll put Luke Shaw in there, and then we'll throw Azpilicueta in there. It puts us up to 93 chemistry. It's just that two players there, a striker and a centre mid from the BPL, and we are home and hosed with a full Premier League squad. What do we get? We get Schneidlin, we get Kabai, we get Schürrle, we get Sigurdsson is actually a really, really good player. I don't know who to take here. Schneidlin would be a good defensive midfielder. We could put Gundogan out on the right, Schneidlin in the middle to kind of control that. The same with Kabai as well. Schürrle would make a fantastic sub. He's got a great chem style, and he's just an incredible player. Sigurdsson would make a really good midfielder, and he's got Shadow, which boosts that pace up to like 78, which will make his card really good. We've used him before, and I loved him. I'm gonna take Schneidlin. I'm gonna take what feels the best thing to do here. We'll swap those around. So now we just need a striker. We just need one BPL striker is all we need, or even a winger that we can just throw up front, and we don't even get a BPL player. I'm gonna take the Asamoah card. Is really nice. 4-star skill moves, high. He'd make a decent sub. Asensio for me on my Road to Glory account is amazing, but we don't need a. We have a good backup cam, don't we? Yeah. So we've got Castro and Coman. So for a defensive-minded midfielder, we'll take Asamoah. In these last 2 spots, guys, I need a BPL attacker. It's imperative. We get Sanya. We get Benteke. Now, he's not the ideal player that you want to throw in there, but he puts us up to 100 chem. Everybody in the team gets 10 chem except the 2 centre-backs. If we get a BPL manager, they'll both go to 7, Schneidlin up to 10, and the team will be good. And what has he got for his chem style? He's got marksman, which gives him dribbling, shooting, and physical. could be good. I do like the physical players now. Now, if we could get something decent again as a striker, I'd be very happy. What do we get? We get Mertens, we get Nani, Candreva, Insigne, and Neymar. Neymar will be the guy that we pick for a sub, and that is our team. It's a 183 right now. We can probably improve it a little, but not a lot. There's not many options that we've got here. That is it. It is a 183. It's a 184, I beg your pardon. So that is our team, guys. So on the bench, Asamoah, Neymar, Chicharito, Castro, Coman, Bartra, Adrian. We've got good, well-rounded bench there. We've got a goalkeeper, we've got a defender, we've got two really strong midfield kind of style players. We've got a couple of flair players in Coman and Neymar, and then we've got an out-and-out striker in Chicharito. Our main team as well is very, very good. I'm not overly keen on the two centre-backs being fullbacks. So like basically my whole defence has high attacking work rate, which isn't ideal. But what I'll do is I'll adjust the settings and set everyone to stay back while attacking. Whilst it might not make much of a difference, hopefully it'll be a little bit helpful, and we could really do with a BPL. I've got a Spanish manager. That's ideal. That is ideal. It doesn't help Schneiderlin, but it does get the two centre backs up to 7 chemistry, which is perfect. Like, it's not perfect. Obviously, 10 chemistry is perfect, but this team, I feel it. I think this is a good team. Our attack is great. Our midfield is really good. Our team's got good chemistry all round. We've got a fantastic goalkeeper. Just like yesterday, if we don't get to the semi-finals at least, I'll be a little bit disappointed out of this. But this, guys, is the team. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we'll come up against has got a 4-3-3 team, 84 chemistry, quite a nice team, some really key players in there. Aguero, Sanchez, of course, both will get 7 or potentially 8. No, 7 because of his manager. He's got Lucas at the top right-hand side, really, really fast attack with good skills. Decent midfield, really strong defence. Mustafi I find to be amazing this year. He's really OP. He's also got shadow chem styles on both his centre-backs, which is huge. However, the game started out pretty well for me. You got the ball here with De Bruyne, plays it into Gundogan. Gundogan to Dembele. Dembele back to Gundogan. Gundogan back to Dembele. Beautiful little work from them. Dembele hits him with a stop and turn back into Gundogan, who puts it in the back of the net and puts us 1-0 up. And of course, I dab on him. I don't do it on purpose. I apologise if I offend you with the dab. We move on into the game and into the second, not into the first half. He gets good ball through to Alexis Sanchez. Great finish. And it was pretty much straight after I'd scored my goal. He ends up getting his goal with Alexis Sanchez. And you can see in the top left, his team name was Lag. And look at this. What am I supposed to do here? This is just horrendous. There's nothing I can do to stop this from happening, and end up missing the penalty because the game lagged absolutely horrendously on the first penalty. Now, during the game, I did have multiple chances to actually finish off the game and score chances, which I didn't take. So in that instance, it is my fault. I have to take blame for myself on this one. You know, like missing one penalty isn't the reason why I would have potentially lost this game. I lost this game because I didn't score my chances in the regulation time. But we carry on, we go through, we score a couple of penalties. He scores a couple of penalties. He scores his 3rd penalty. I step up and score my 4th penalty, making it 3-3. So I just need to save one, and we're back in the game. He steps up with Aguero. He runs up to the ball, strikes it. I dive the right way, and of course, my luck is not in today. So even though I went the right way, the ball still went in the back of the net. We step up with De Bruyne. He shoots that into the back of the net. So just one save will keep me in this, and of course, you can probably tell by the length of the video that we did not save this. I just tried to move to the side. I should have just stayed down the middle. I had a feeling he was going to go down the middle, which is why I stepped off centre. It didn't work. And you can see by the match stats again, Hugo Lloris with only 4 saves, his Begovic with 12 saves, again indicating that it's my finishing that's the big problem and not my opponent or anything else within the game. So still a lot to work on, especially with FUT Champions this weekend. I can feel myself getting very angry at myself a lot. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, we lose in the first round. No one to blame but myself, really. The game did lag quite a lot. The guy's abbreviation was also lag, even though it was a 3-bar connection. My very first penalty, like the game, you guys saw it, the game lagged horrendously. Also, his 4th penalty, I believe, I dived the right way and the ball warped through the goalkeeper. But hey, that's neither here nor there. What should have happened is I should have taken my chances in the 90 minutes and then in extra time and not let it get to penalties. His keeper had a blinder, but I did miss a few sitters. The team played really, really well. It's just me in front of goal, and I hate to continually say the same thing over and over, but I'm letting myself down time and time again by not finishing my chances, which is a little bit frustrating. However, I'm interested to see what the prize is going to be here, because I've seen a lot of people just get a draft token pack for losing in the first round, and we get 2 gold packs and a premium silver players pack. Now, premium silver players pack might be alright because of how much silver cards sell for, or some silver cards. Liga NOS and MLS cards will go for a hefty amount. La Liga cards as well will probably go for a nice amount. We'll see what we get back from this, guys. We'll see if we can make our money. Oh, wow, perfect. That's a shame he's from Benfica, because, like, Julio Cesar will just, be the go-to goalkeeper. I mean, he'll sell for like 500 coins for sure. But that's a little bit disappointing that he's not a rare player rather than a common player. Now, this guy looks like he might sell for about 1,000 coins as well. Yeah, so we get 1,000 for him, maybe 500-600 for Lopez. What's the pace of this guy? 75, not interested there. Liga 1, 2, 3, Mex. France 1 might sell. Overall, it's not bad. We'll probably make about 4 or 5k out of that pack, funnily enough, which is pretty decent. Maybe 3k, but we get 2 gold packs as well. Hopefully our luck's in. A couple of a nice rare player would be good. We don't get a rare player in this one, but injury cards would be good as well. We get Munayin, who's not a cheap player. He's not expensive, don't get me wrong, but he'll probably sell for a nice little amount, like maybe 800, 1,000 coins. Yeah, we'll probably, 800 is probably a little bit more closer to where we'll go. These 3 players will sell. The contracts will eventually sell. The pace card might sell. The chem styles will definitely sell, especially due to how important chem styles are this year. I believe that will probably sell for like 300. I believe, unless we get something amazing in this next 5k pack, I believe this will be the first draft so far, 6 episodes in. Oh, that's a big flare. That's a big flare. Oh my god, we just pulled... That's amazing. That is amazing. I was going to say this would be the first one we don't make profit on. But with Mascherano being pulled right there, I now believe that we're going to make profit off of this draft as well. You've got... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in this pack. And a 1k unlock. We have definitely made money. We started with 75,000 coins on the nose. So we've already made 5k back from the game and the unlock there. What do we have? How much is Mascherano going for? Tell me he's like 8k. Tell me he's 8k. Come on. Yeah, 6k bid there. 8.6. He's going for 8,000 coins. That is amazing pack luck. We'll list him up for 8k. Rocco will go for a little bit as well. So will Funes Mori, just because they're BPL. Like, I'd say at least 1,000. Yeah, we're looking like 1,000 coins for Rocco. And the other guys will go for like 500 or so as well. We have made money on this draft, guys. You cannot believe it, can you? It's amazing. It is genuinely amazing that we are going to end up making profit after losing in the first round. We end up selling a few items here. So let's say we started on 76,000, or let's say 77,000. Spent a 15k. We're now back up to 65,000. So we're only like 11,000 short of being profitable this episode. We get 8k from Mascherano. We'll get 1k from this Navas guy, which is 9k altogether. We'll get 1,000 coins from the left back Rojo. And then we've got at least another 4 to 8k in other players and sellables. That's amazing. I'm loving draft right now, guys. Honestly, if you guys are like not great at FIFA and you're struggling in divisions, just go bang a few drafts out. You're gonna make, even if you get to the 2nd or 3rd round. I've proven every single episode so far we have made profit, and that was an amazing pack. It's like, some people might get upset that that's not amazing pack luck. Like, you know, some people are like expecting a Ronaldo or something when I say amazing pack luck. But in general, from a draft that we lose in the 1st round on penalties, and then to pull Mascherano, who sells for 8,000 coins, that, in my opinion, and drop a thumbs up if you agree with me, in my opinion, that is amazing pack luck. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.